Last time we talked about how prolonged computer use can cause carpal tunnel syndrome, and we discussed one thing that could predispose you to developing carpal tunnel syndrome, and that's forward head posture or tech neck. If you have this kind of posture, this is going to compress the nerves in your lower neck and your upper back, and these nerves bundle and travel all the way down your arm to your forearm, your wrist, your hands, and your fingers. Now, for those of you who do suffer from carpal tunnel syndrome, I did show you a few stretches in our last video, and if you haven't seen that video yet, you can scroll down here and check it out below. Now, what about these 2 points here at the upper and inner part of your shoulder blade? Sitting at the computer for a long time can cause these 2 points to become tender. We have all experienced that before. But with some people, they get extra tender. They can become rock hard and they can start to burn. So let me explain why that happens. There is a muscle that goes from the base of your skull to the upper inner part of your shoulder blade. And the responsibility of that muscle is to help elevate your shoulders. Now, when you have forward head posture or tech neck, that muscle will stretch. And over the course of time, when a muscle is stretched over and over and over, the attachment points are going to become angry. And that's how we can get tender spots right here where the muscle attaches to your shoulder blade. And in some people, it gets intense. And as I mentioned, those spots can get hard and they can start to burn. So what can you do about that? Well, 3 things right off the top. Number 1, be mindful of your posture when you're sitting at the computer and interacting with technology. Number 2, make sure to take a posture break at least once every hour. And number 3, you can use your soft gel ice pack on these tender spots for 10 minutes, and you can do that 2 or 3 times a day. Remember that the more comfortable that you are when you're sitting in front of your computer, the better you will be able to focus on your work or your homework.